Um, Moral of the story is just keep pushing because good things happen. To people that push through adversity. I'm sure you can recall. I think my first 3 or 4 deals that got under contract, they all fell through. And this is coming from someone who has a sales background, so it was super. I don't want to say discouraging, but super different because I expected with the sales background to just come in here and crush, which obviously I've done a good amount of in the past 6 months. It just took a little bit longer than I thought. A lot of other things too, but what I will say my biggest challenge was the persistence and that's not a challenge, but it's the resistance I had to deal with in the beginning. I mean, I had a lot of adversity in the beginning. A lot of sellers who I thought were close ended up saying no, and a lot of sellers who I thought I could work down the line. And that never happened either. So I would just say just fighting through it. I mean, I started in February, March, and half of April, absolutely miserable. And I don't want to say miserable as if it wasn't a bad. Looking back on it, I'm really happy I went through that. I think that really built my character in the space. But just 2.5 months of nothing, and I'm spending like 5-6 thousand a month. So it's like you have to have the stomach for the risk. Because if you don't have the stomach, I would say not even the land business. I would say if you don't have the stomach for risk, no business is good for you. Because the land business is very low risk. If you want to talk about just comparison, if you don't have the stomach for risk in general, I mean, I think, starting a business is probably not the best thing to do. But overall, just pushing through. And then I had a seller in mid-April, actually early mid-April. But at first she said no to me. Then she kind of went silent because we were just too far apart on price. And then 2 weeks later, she called me back or sent me a text. She's like, you know what? Give me a call tonight. I called her that night. We agreed. Next day, had mobile notary out. She signed it. Within 2 weeks, had it closed with the funder. And within 3 weeks after that, I was fully closed and funded and closed on the deal. But again, it's just adversity. One thing to kind of sum it up, I dealt with a lot of adversity in the beginning. Moral of the story is just keep pushing because good things happen. To people that push through adversity.